they don't care. They don't care. That pisses me off to the highest fullest, knowing that these people do not care about the common man and woman in this country.
Yeah. King.
Let's get drunk.
Yeah. King.
Let's get drunk.
Yeah. King.
Let's get drunk.
Yeah. King.
Welcome to the Heineken Hour. Politics. Heineken. Good conversation. I don't think you really get that whole concept. Politics. Heineken. Good conversation. I don't think you really get that whole concept.
Yeah. King.
Let's get drunk.
Yeah. King.
Let's get drunk.
Yeah. King.
Let's get drunk.
Yeah. King.
Welcome to the Heineken Hour.
Yeah.
On King Live.
Yeah. Yeah.
On King Live.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
share, and subscribe.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
share, and subscribe.
Yeah. Yeah. King.
Let's get drunk.
Yeah. King.
Let's get drunk.
Yeah. King.
Let's get drunk.
Yeah. King.
Welcome to the Heineken Hour. Let's get drunk. Salute, salute. Let's get drunk. Salute, salute. Let's get drunk. Salute, salute. Let's get drunk. Salute, salute.
Yeah. King.
Let's get drunk.
Yeah. King.
Let's get drunk.
Yeah. King.
Let's get drunk.
Yeah. King.
Welcome to the Heineken Hour. Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Like,
Yeah.
share, and subscribe.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
share, and
Yeah.
subscribe.
Yeah.
Aye,
Yeah.
Go calm,
Yeah.
go calm,
aye,
Yeah.
go calm,
Yeah.
go calm,
aye,
Yeah.
go calm,
aye,
Yeah.
go calm,
aye,
Yeah.
go calm,
aye,
Yeah.
go calm.
Yeah. King.
Let's get drunk.
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 Welcome to the Heineken Hour with Kong King Live.
Good morning and good morning and happy Christmas Eve. It is December 24th, one day before Christmas. Oh my God, this will be two great days for me. I'm off actually today and tomorrow, so I'm here to enjoy my 2 days off and bring a little content. You know, like I said, I haven't been over here in a minute, so I come with a topic I think a lot of people might be interested in. You know, a lot of people talking about Travis Hunter and his girlfriend. Now, first of all, let me say this right here. I know people need clicks and views, and that's why Travis Hunter and his girlfriend is a hot topic right now. And the reason why I say that because Travis didn't start dating this young lady yesterday. He didn't start dating this lady last year. He didn't start dating this young lady the year before last. He started dating this lady when he didn't have anything. He started dating this young lady, before he got to Jackson State. Now, a lot of people are saying Travis should dump this girl and move on. She's no good. She's this, she's that. You know, honestly, that's not our business. That's his business. If Travis want to date her, that's his prerogative. I'm pretty sure he's mature enough to make his own decisions. But I understand why people are doing this. People are out there on the internet critiquing this guy's relationship because of clicks and views. That's what it's all about. You know why I say that? Because no one is talking about when Travis actually met this young lady. No one is talking about that. They're not going back and looking at his old videos when he first started his YouTube channel, when he was at Jackson State and him and his girlfriend was talking about their relationship from that point of view. Now, unless the girlfriend has a crystal ball and she saw into the future, she saw that Dion was going to leave Jackson State. Dion was going to bring Travis to Colorado State, and Travis was going to start making all this NIL money in Colorado State. Unless she had a crystal ball, she saw all that, all right, she might be using Travis. But see, from my point of view, I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt because she was with Travis before Travis had money. I'm pretty sure she might have saw potential. All right, she might have saw potential, but he didn't have anything still. No, he was at Jackson State. You know, he was wasn't receiving all this big time NIL money that he's getting now. He wasn't on track to win the Heisman Trophy at that point in time. And she was there before all that. So I have to give her the benefit of the doubt. But that's not what we're here to talk about today. We're here to talk about, why do women say there's a shortage of black men? But at the same time, they're not looking for a good black man. They're looking for money. And this lady right here that I'm going to play, which I don't know her name, I've got this clip from someone else's channel. She says so much about the way society is today. We're all about materialistic things. We're not about love anymore. This has nothing to do with love anymore. So anybody tells you that people get married for love, they're not correct, in my opinion. Love only plays a very, very small percentage in a relationship these days. The bigger attraction in a relationship is money and materialistic things. That's what makes a relationship these days. You know, I can go back to when my grandparents or my grandmother and my grandfather dated or messed around or whatever. People actually dated out of love. It wasn't because of materialistic things. It was because of love. Because you love one another. And the way you know you love someone, when you're willing to build something from the dirt with that person. You don't have anything, that person don't have anything, and y'all come together as one to build something together. That's how you know someone loves you. You know, I was looking at a story on YouTube a couple weeks ago, and I really forget exactly how the story went, but this lady left her husband because he couldn't afford to give her the things that he used to be able to give her. That's why he left her. And I'm like, she wasn't there for love then. You know, the old marriage vows used to say for better or worse. So when you got married to a person, if you was up when y'all got married, and then also something happened, y'all was down, you're supposed to stay there with that person. You don't supposed to leave that person. But in today's society, it's not about love anymore. It's not about building something together anymore. It's all about, what can you give me? Give me. That's how you learn to love someone now. So when someone tell you they love you, ask yourself first, if I didn't have dirt, if I didn't have shit in my pockets, would that person be here with me? And the answer to that is no. That tells you need to get a divorce, or you need to leave this relationship as soon as possible, because that person is not there for you. That person is there for what you can give them. And that's what a lot of relationships are based on today. Materialistic things, money. And I'm going to play this clip of this young lady. First of all, the young lady need to do research before she even talk on the subject, because she don't even know who Travis Harney is, first of all. She don't know nothing about the background, about the relationship. Only thing she's going off of is what the internet is showing today in 2024. She need to go back to 2020 when Travis first introduced us to his girlfriend when he was at Jackson State. Was it 20 or 2021? I think 2021, when he first introduced us to his girlfriend on his YouTube channel. That's where she need to start at before she start talking about someone and she don't have a clue what she's talking about. But let me play this clip.
I guess this young man is like a athlete now, or star athlete. Not really sure who he is. I didn't really look him up. But so I guess there's this young woman that he's with. She said that he wasn't her type at first, and then eventually he won her over. And so a lot of men were in the comment section were like really feeling some type of way, like, oh, she's a gold digger. She only went.
Now, when she said that he wasn't, because I heard the story, when she said that he wasn't her type, that was at the beginning of their relationship. That was when he was at Jackson, or before he was at Jackson State. That before the NIL money kicked in. That was before he became a Heisman Trophy winner or he became a Heisman Trophy candidate. All that was before that, when she said that. So see, this is why I said this young lady, she should have went back and did some research before she made this video, and she would have known that this young lady was there before the money was there. So let's go on.
Him for his money. He needs to watch out. She's giving bad vibes, blah 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 blah. But look, what I don't get about the way that some men think, like, do y'all not understand like how life works? Like, the truth be told is he's not really good looking, right? So if you're not good looking, and let's say he didn't have any talent, like, what reason would this beautiful young woman want to be with him? Like, why would she give him the time of day? Of course, y'all, if you don't look good, if you're not good looking, you don't have to come with some money. You got to have a reason why you would get a young woman that's this beautiful, right? Women, I've said this before, women are attracted to resources. So you want to find women like this, like, you're going to have some give and take. I don't know why some of y'all think that y'all can have, that you're just supposed to have access to these beautiful, gorgeous women, and you have nothing to offer. You don't have good looks. You don't have a good personality. Like, you don't have any talent. Like, what do you really have that she would want? What do you expect? Of course she's with him for the money. Duh.
See, this is what I'm saying. This young lady right here, she said a mouthful. She said, "An ugly man do not stand a chance with a beautiful woman unless he have resources." Why is that out of bounds to me? What's up, the Prince? How much research I have done? I have done enough to know that he was with her when she was with him before he hit it big. I know that much. That's how much research I have done. So, and that's more than what she have done. I can go back to his original YouTube first video and point that out, that they was together when he was at Jackson State before he became a candidate for the Heisman Trophy, before he won the Heisman Trophy, before he started getting his NIL money at Colorado State, because he wasn't getting that much at Jackson. Oh, just asking. Oh, I thought you was trying to say I didn't do my research. What's up, Rob Zilla? Sorry about that, the Prince. I got a little offended there. I'm like, hold on, how much research I've done? Hold on now. But anyway, let me tell y'all something. I'm not the best looking guy in the world, but one thing I do, I work hard. I work hard. When people like this young lady get up here and say that you got to have resources, you got to have money, basically what she's saying, that's an insult to almost every black man who gets up and goes and work hard every day for what he gets. Because you telling that black man that the only way you can get a beautiful woman, you have to have millions of dollars in your pocket, which is not true, which is crazy. I just want people to understand what this young lady just said. And then when women are crying about there's a shortage of black men, no, there's not a shortage of black men. There's a lot of black men out there who works hard for theirs, who's not really in the streets. All women want money from men, for men. I'm gonna agree with that, the Prince, but I'm gonna disagree a little bit. What's up, Super? I'm gonna agree with that, but also I'm gonna disagree with that a little bit, because there's a very, very small percentage of women in today's society that is not looking for that man to pay their way through life. There's a lot of women I said 10 to 20% of the women, they don't want a man to pay their way through life. They really, when they fall in love, they do fall in love with that man due to just that man personality, what that man is like in real life, without having the money, But what she's saying is the only way an ugly man can get a beautiful woman, he got to have money in his pocket. And that's not true in all circumstances, but it is true in a lot of circumstances. So I can understand what you're saying. But the problem is when women run around here and cry about a shortage of black men, good black men, they're not counting the ones who's getting up here and working hard every day. They're not getting up here and counting the ones that are riding on the garbage truck every day. They're not counting the men who are getting up and doing the janitorial work. They're not counting the ones who are doing the labor work on a construction site. They're not counting those men because they don't look at those men as good men because they're not making enough money for them. But see, the problem is, what are you bringing to the table also? What are you bringing to the table? You know, what are you bringing to the table? What do you have to offer that man? That's the way I look at it. What do you have to offer me? And if it's to the point where, and this is another reason why the divorce rate in this country is so high. Because we are looking for material things. We're not looking for real love. We're not. These women who are talking about there's a shortage of a shortage of black men in this country or in America or whatever, they're not looking for a good man. They're looking for a sugar daddy. That's what they're looking for. Someone to pay their way through life. And then when the money runs out, they run out. Now, like I said, I don't know the intentions of Travis' girlfriend, but the only thing I do know is Travis' girlfriend was there when he didn't have any money. I do know that. And like I said, Travis is mature enough to run his own business, his own finances. So why he's not mature enough to handle his own situation when it comes to his relationship? That's his relationship. That's his relationship. That's nothing that I can't judge him and I can't judge his girlfriend. We need to understand that. Where is the real love at anymore? Is there any real love in America anymore? Is everything about money? Everything is about materialistic things. Where is the real love? And then the Prince, that is great. That is a true statement. That is a true statement. And I understand your statement. A man should be the provider. But my thing is just right here, though, the Prince. What is a provider, though? If I go get on a garbage truck every day and work my ass off every fucking day, and I bring home a check every day, isn't that a provider? I make enough money to pay my bills and pay my household bills. But is that good enough to get a good woman, though? That's my point. What is a provider? You see what I'm saying? So we're not really talking about a provider. We're talking about a person who has millions of dollars compared to a person who might be bringing home 50 grand a year. See, that's what we're talking about. Because a person can provide with 50 grand a year, can be a provider. But see, we're not talking about that. We're talking about a woman who wants a man to go out and make sure that she's living comfortable every day of the week and she don't have to do nothing. You see what I'm saying? See, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about something more than a provider. See, a provider is a man who comes home to take care of the bills. A man who keep clothes on his kids' back. Keep food in the fridge. That's a provider. But see, these women, what they want a man to put them in diamond rings, fur coats, Louis, and travel and fly them around the world. That's not being a provider. That's something totally different. Me and my boyfriend have a 50-50 relationship. We help each other as a team. Good morning, good morning, Grandma Love. That's what I'm talking about, Grandma Love. 50-50. That's what I'm talking about right there. 50-50. What's up, the Prince?
going on, big brother?
I don't know it, man. I don't know. I'm glad you came up.
Oh man, you having a good topic, you know.
Hey, man. I try to bring some good topics every now and then. Stay away from all that riffraff. That stuff ain't no
Yeah,
good
yeah,
for us,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, now everything you saying is true too. A man that goes out and works and, you know, has the ability to pay the bills and, you know, take care of his family, that's a provider as well. But I don't believe that's why I said I agree with what the lady was saying, because that's what all women want, you know, and as a man, that's what we should want to do. You dig what I'm saying? It'll be hard to be with a woman that make more than you. Would you agree?
No, no, I disagree with that, my brother. No, no. You know what? I'm the type of person like this right here. If if I'm out there getting it from the mud, and it so happened my girlfriend or whoever, my wife or whatever, she's making a little bit more than I'm making, I'm not going to be offended by that, because I believe that everybody have the right to make the money they make. If she's worth more than me, as in, just say that she got a higher education, just say that she's college educated, and I just got a high school diploma. I know she's gonna make more than me. You see what I'm saying? So why would I be offended by that? Because
Not offended by her making more than you. The question was, would you it'll be difficult to be with a woman that make more than you because she gonna have the upper hand on you. She gonna be basically the provider, and it's not supposed to be that way. You know, that's why we don't never hear about Stedman, who Oprah husband. We never hear about him because he don't. I mean, Oprah making all the money, so he just he just there. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And
but
then if
I'm sorry.
go ahead,
Go ahead. Go ahead. I
no,
want
go
to ask
ahead,
you
go ahead.
what makes her the provider though. Just because she's
She
making
makes
more
the
than me,
most
don't mean
money.
that don't mean that she's paying all the bills. See, when I look at provider, I look at a person who's either contributing to the household or paying all the bills in the household. So basically, if she's making more than me, we are both providing for the household. It's not like she's paying all the bills because she's making more than me. She's just making more than me. That's all. She's not carrying uh more than 50 or 60% of the load. We're sharing the load at that point in time. You see what I'm saying?
And that was probably a bad example because we know Oprah probably paying all of the bills in the home. You know what I'm saying?
But we're
We
assuming though. We're assuming.
Nah, that's a fact. Come on, Kong. Be real, brother.
See, that's what I'm saying is the president. We have to speak on facts, though. You know what I'm saying? Like you can ask me that question. I can tell you from my point of view that if I had someone in my household who was making more than me, she wouldn't be the provider. You know what I'm saying? Just because she's making more than me, don't mean that she's gonna be carrying the load. No, I'm gonna still do me as a man. Or we gonna share that load. You know what I'm saying? If we go out and buy a house and we got to pay on the mortgage, we can share that mortgage together. You know what I'm saying? It'll be a team effort because the thing about today's society, we fail to realize a relationship is somewhat of a team effort. We all
Right.
have a role, and we all have to play our role. And just because a person make a little bit more than you do, don't mean that you give up your role because you don't.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
So yeah, I think I used a bad example. So let's just take me and you. We both common men. We get up, we go to work every day. And let's just say we pretty much gonna attract the type of woman that's a common woman. We not gonna attract no Oprah or nothing like that, you know, because we ain't gonna even be in the same playing field, right? So
Mhm.
let's just say, but I'm gonna use me. I'm a married man, been married 11 years. My wife is educated, and the example that you're giving that we gonna share things, I make more money, but my wife is she take care of the home. She
Right.
makes sure that the kids is fed. She makes sure I'm fed. But in order for her to do that, then I have to go out and make money. You dig what I'm saying? Be the provider. That's what being a provider mean. So if a woman was making more than you, the roles would kind of switch. You see what I'm saying?
But that's see, that's from your point of view. See, and that's what me and you kind of
I think
disagree
that's
at
pretty
because
common. I think
no,
that's
no,
a pretty
because
common.
no, because I have been in a situation similar to that. She wasn't making that much more than me, but she was making a little bit more than me. And we pretty much shared everything. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like I took on the majority of the bills or she took on the majority of the bills. We shared the bills. And
Hmm.
it worked out pretty good because even though she was making more than me, she was able to put away a little bit more and save
Right.
more. You see what I'm saying? So you have to look at it from the benefits that whatever she saved is going to benefit us still as partners in this game of life. And that's how I look at it. But this is my thing. I have dated women who are beautiful. Come on, slap, gorgeous, beautiful, the whole nine. And I had a common job. I made, I think I made at the time, I think I made like 45 grand a year at that time. And it was a good relationship. I fucked it up. And I say all this to say this right here. You don't really need, if you find somebody who's really down to earth and who really is looking for love, it doesn't make no difference how beautiful that person is on the outside. Because if that person is genuine and real, she's going to accept you for who you are. Because she's not going to fall in love with your pocketbook. She's going to fall in love with who you are. And to circle back around to the Travis situation, like I said, I'm not going to judge this young lady. What I will say is I seen her there before Travis hit it big. Now, I can't say that she wasn't counting on him hitting the big, but I can say that she was there before he hit it big. And for all these people who running around here saying that Travis, she's a gold digger, she's this, she's that, I think people need to lay off of that, and let that man live his life. Let him do what he need to do because he's mature enough to understand what goes on in his life. And money is the root of all evil. And that's why when you say you and your wife have a relationship where you're the provider, she's the homemaker, you do what you do, she do what she do, y'all have an understanding. And this is what we need to understand. We don't know what goes on in everybody's life. We don't understand
Right.
what role they have talked about already. You know what I'm saying? I like before you told me what you told me, I have no idea what's going on in your household. You know,
Right.
I could have you could have been going to work every day, and your wife could have been going to work every day, and y'all could have been sharing the duties of the kids. You know what I'm saying? But we need to stop. We need to stop judging people from the outside, and that's what's going on now. We're judging this relationship, Travis' relationship, from the outside, and not really fully understanding this guy might be in love to the point where he knows what this girl's already doing, but he loves her, and they already
Yeah,
talked
but
about
they relationship is public. It's like anything else. We come on YouTube, whatever you put on here, people can judge it and criticize it or applaud it, right? So we've seen what been going on with their relationship, Travis and this young lady. So you say you seen it from when he was at Jackson State. I didn't know that. That's why I asked you what research have you done because I
it.
didn't know that. I didn't do no research. I'm just going off of what I'm seeing now. But we do know that she did say that he wasn't her type.
Right.
And then she said the reason why he wasn't her type because he was in a relationship when he was trying to get with her. Okay, let's fast forward. Now he's not in a relationship with whoever he was in a relationship when he was trying to get with her, and now he with her. So what done changed? If he was a cheater then, ain't he gonna cheat with you? There's a red flag. And then it's just, let's just go to the one of his biggest games of the year. I think they said he was doing something with the cheerleaders or something. and she cleared it up. But anyway, when we seen them together on camera after the game, she had an attitude. She was pushing him away and like, why you with me now type. I mean, that ain't what was said or anything, but with just looking at it, she was like, why you over here now? Like, get off of me type deal. This is on camera. So she said that she was some about the security guards was telling her not to get on the field or something like that. But well, still, why you treat your man like that on camera? You know the eyes is on you. Okay, now let's go to the Heisman thing. This man is finna win the biggest award in college football. He walking to, give hugs to her and his mom and Dion. She's sitting down. Dion have to reach over and tell her, get up. This man just won the Heisman. This is your, you know what I'm saying? And she gonna say, well, I didn't know I was supposed to get up. I thought I was supposed to sit down till he hug his mom. No, man. So it's just a lot of stuff that she doing wrong. And, you know, um, yeah, man. She
Well,
she she only with him for the bag.
well, here come the devil advocate part from my point of view. All right. So, what's up, me mud? Happy holidays to you too, my brother. So, let me ask you a question. Do we know every aspect of their private life?
No.
All right. So, it kind of like you going to work and you being upset, and no one knows the reason why you're upset. All right. So people start to assume that they know why you're upset. Well, they start looking at you a funny way because they don't understand why you're doing X, Y, Z. So do we know what is going on behind the scenes with Travis and his girlfriend? Because I can see, from my opinion, I can see her being jealous. I can see her being jealous because he's getting more attention from the females. Now, like you said, when he was trying to get with her from day one, he had a girlfriend. So he's a known cheater from day one. So maybe she's seeing these same traits now because he even more famous now, and girls are coming to him even more faster now. So now she's upset about this.
Okay,
And
let
she's
me stop
showing
you
it.
right there.
Go ahead, go ahead.
If he's a known cheater, Cone, she knew this from the jump. She said, "You're not my type because of this." Why are they together, man?
Well, you gotta understand though. But you gotta understand though. Like I said, I don't know if she got a crystal ball or not, but how can you she didn't foresee all this attention when they was together when he was at Jackson State. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't looking at the limelight situation then because she was basically with him as a freshman in college at Jackson State before he made it. So I'm pretty sure he wasn't getting this type of attention from the females. So this attention came later down the road when they're committed, they're making videos together, they're showing everybody they're in love, and they're bouncing around all happy playing video games and opening gifts and just doing all kind of silly things together online. So they're showing everybody online that they're in love. But he hits it big. He
Hmm.
becomes a Heisman candidate. He's getting all these awards. He wins the Heisman. These girls are coming at him left and right now. So there's where the tension come in at. You know what I'm saying? So this is my opinion. Now, let me say this, let me make this all clear. This is just my opinion of what's
Right.
going on. None
Right.
of this is factual. This is what I'm thinking what's going on behind the scene. But that's what I'm saying. We don't know what's going on behind the scene. Yes, it looked bad on television, on camera, it looked real bad. But like I said, we don't know what's what. And Travis is not handling this well himself. He's not dealing with this too well. It's messing with his mental now. And this is
Hmm.
another thing that we need to understand. This is a young man who's learning about all of this stuff. He's learning how to be, responsible with finances. He's learning how to deal with fame. He got a lot of things going on. And now he got this situation going on with his girlfriend and all these videos being made about him and his girlfriend. And that can affect the person mental.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm thinking it's gonna cost him a lot. And people need to understand that. You
But
know,
she is the reason for all of the problems. Okay, let's go back a little bit too. So they said when Travis was trying to court her that he would take her to parties or something like that. But he would sit out in the car and wait till she got out of the party. He would take her to, she used to be a video girl, video vixen. He used to take her to the video shoots and wait for her till she got done doing that. I mean, so it's looking like, man, you're a little simp, bro. So the people is trying to protect him by telling him, "Hey, man, you need to read these signs." That's just like you. If you had a son and your son was dating a girl and you seen him putting more effort into the relationship than her, you would hopefully you would tell your son, "Hey, son, hey, man, I've been here before. You doing a little bit more than what she's doing." You know what I'm saying? So
right.
that's what the public is trying to tell Travis. Even Dion said, before you get married, I'm gonna do your prenup. And they could have been joking. It was on video. But just to hear him say that kind of stuff is like, man, these signs, this young boy ain't taking the signs that everybody giving him. You know, it's just like us giving a young man game, like, hey, bro, all right, you can love the girl. You know, we all been blindly in love and nobody could tell us nothing. But we don't want to see you get messed up, bro. When he went to sign his Adidas contract or whatever, they showed, did you see that video when she was sitting down and he was taking the pictures with the fans and she was like, "Well, what am I supposed to do? Just sit here and wait all day? Or can I go shopping?" And he had to tell her, "You can go do what you want. And she tried to clear that up. Like, it's just, come on, man.
Well, you gotta understand also that she is older than him too. I forget how many
Right.
years, but she is older than him.
That's
Yeah,
another red flag.
yeah, she is older than him, and you got to understand too. This is why I said Travis is a young man, but he is mature enough to handle this situation. What's up, a gift and anointed? But you got to understand, Travis knew what he was getting himself into when he first started dating this girl. Like you said, she was a video vixen, and also she was a stripper, from my
Oh, I
understanding.
didn't know that.
I think she was a
That's
stripper.
another
Now,
red
I got
flag.
to side check that because someone said she was a stripper, I believe, but I haven't seen anything that clarified it 100% that she was a stripper. But they said she was a stripper at a strip club in Atlanta also. So,
Mm,
you know, if that's true, Travis kind of knew what he was getting himself into. You know what I'm saying? He knew the type
mhm,
of female that he was, opening himself up to. So, do you really feel sorry for him if he really put himself in that situation, knowing that he already knew that she was a video vixen, and most of those video vixens are strippers, to be
mm,
honest. So you kind of put yourself in that predicament. But like I said, I'm not going to judge him on that because, like I said, I'm judging from the videos I watched when him and her first started doing videos when he was at Jackson. They seemed like a lovely couple, fun-loving couple who were just out trying to enjoy life. And that's how I kind of look at Travis. So I don't judge him on her, but as a man, he will have to take some responsibility of what's going on also because
mhm,
because of the type of person that he got involved with. And that's another reason why I say we can't sit here and judge this relationship from the outside looking in because we don't know everything that's going on in the inside. You know,
mhm.
and another thing also you need to look at also this right here. Travis, when you're giving Travis advice, should it be publicly or behind the scene?
Both.
Because you got to realize this. Come on now. If I'm talking to my son, all right, I got a grandson. Let's say I'm talking to my grandson. I'm not going to blast my grandson. I'm not going to give my grandson advice on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give that advice behind the scene. And this is why I kind of fault some of these people like Godfrey. Godfrey tried to give him advice, but he gave it to him publicly. Why would I take advice from a person who's trying to get clicks and views off of it? I don't think it's genuine. So I'm not going to take it
But
serious.
The reason why I say both is because you got people in your, your family. Coach Prime probably don't. That's why Coach Prime probably tell him advice offline. But the people, like I said, we public figures, Kong. Even me and you, we got YouTube channels. We put our face on here. So if you own YouTube in the public, that's why I said people can criticize you. You dig what I'm saying, for
Right,
what
right,
they see on
right,
public. But your mother, your father, they probably ain't gonna come online and chastise you. You know what I'm saying? But
right, right.
the people in your chat can tell you, hey man, like I'ma just use this for example. Damn man, your fire alarm keep beeping. You need to change that battery. Would you you know what I'm saying? How
Right,
else is
right,
you supposed to tell? You see what I'm saying? You
right, right.
online and we keep hearing this beeping going off. How else is we supposed to tell you that? So
That's true.
like
True,
I
true,
said,
true.
he's a public figure. He's finna be an NFL superstar. We all criticize these folks. We all in Jay-Z business, in Diddy
Right,
business,
right, right.
because they put so how else that's what I'm saying. So it's not all about clicks and views. Now, me, if I was to do a video, yeah, I'm gonna be trying to get clicks and views. But I think the celebrities that's talking about it, um, like I said, they just trying to give him game. And like you said, it's hey, if he married a girl and she leave him after he get that big endorsement, take all his money, that's on him. But what we trying to do as the public, as the celebrities, everybody that's watching this take place, we just trying to give him game. And I don't think there's nothing wrong with that, you know.
There's nothing wrong with it, but I think we need to understand also because he signed off from social media. He deleted some of his accounts because
Hmm.
he was getting a lot of pushback. See, this is another thing also. We have built this young man up to be who he is in society, but now it seems like we're trying to tear him back down. You know what I'm saying? Because we're like Mimo, y'all calling him a simp. Some of y'all calling him a simp. Some of y'all calling him this and calling him that. And to me personally, this is just a father in me. I think that's not fair to him that we built him up just to tear him back down. Yeah, you can give your advice, you can give your opinion, but do you really have to really tear him down though? If he make a decision to stay with this young lady, that's his decision. He's a young man. He's mature enough to make his own decision. So why must we criticize him to the point where he has to take down his social media pages, some of his social media pages, because he's getting so much of a pushback because his own relationship. That's his relationship. That's his problem. If he want to deal with her the way he want to deal with her, that's on him. That's not us to criticize him for his decisions. What you feel about that?
But I'll say this. For him to take down his social media, he gotta be feeling some of it could be true. He could, I mean, we don't know why he took it down. Maybe it's the backlash and he don't want to hear it, or he looking at himself in the mirror like, dang, some of this stuff could be true. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So
right,
I can't really speak to why he took it down. But like I said, Kong, is the black people is we finally got somebody in the public that's transforming into a superstar in front of our eyes, right? So like I said, we not tearing him down. We trying to uplift him and keep him high by telling him, "Hey, man, just look at the signs." Ain't nobody saying. I don't. I haven't heard nobody say leave the girl alone. All I hear is people say, "Man, that ain't no good sign that she acting like that." Just check it. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you got your eyes open to how she's reacting when you out in public, or reacting to getting awards, or before you jump all in and then it'd be a bigger problem. That's what I'm saying. Like you saying that we turn him down, I say that we trying to uplift him and give him hope to do better. I mean, whenever you give black folk advice, they always gonna say, what's the first word they gonna say? Man, you just hating on me.
yeah,
Man, I'm not hating on you, brother. I'm just trying to help you. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. But the thing about it is right here though, and I understand, but we're not the father, we're not the mother, we're not the cousin or the uncle. We are
Hmm.
on the outside. You know what I'm saying? So to me, yes, you can give your opinion if you want to give your opinion.
Hmm.
But my thing is when we start telling this Zuka, there are some people telling him he should leave her alone. There are some people saying you should leave him alone, you should run from her, and you should do this, you should do that. But at the same time, it's not our place to judge this young man and his relationship. We all make mistakes. And I will tell you right now, sometimes you need hard love to the point, and that hard love is do what you want to do. If it turns out well, it turns out well. If it ends badly, I warned you. But you learn on your own. So you can't you can look out for the young man, but you really can't tell him to run from this woman because a lot of people are telling him to run from this woman. And I
Okay,
seen the
Cone,
video.
let me.
Go ahead.
So if you, let's just say, were you married before?
No, I never been married now.
Okay, let's just say that you was about to get married and your brother saw your fiance cheating the night before you got married. Would you want him to tell you that, or would you want him to just, all right, that's you, my brother, go do what you gonna do?
That's a good example. And the reason why I say that because that actually happened to me, but not to me. But I had an aunt, my great aunt. I was
Hmm.
working at this fast food joint back in the 90s, and this guy was a police officer. And I know this guy and my aunt was dealing with each other. And he came up to eat breakfast at the joint, and he was seeing one of the staff members, in which the staff member didn't realize who I was, and he didn't know me. So I was in that situation. Should I tell my aunt? Should I not tell my aunt? So what I
Hmm.
did, I told my cousin. Now, did it make a difference in the relationship? No, it didn't. You
Mm.
know, my cousin told her mom, and her mom kept it going with the relationship, which was cool with me. I did my thing. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So the question you put to me is if my brother came to me and told me that he's seen something prior to me being married, I would listen to my brother. But
Hmm.
I would actually go to the person and ask the person, what is the deal before we say I do? Are you really is this really going down like that? Or did my brother see something that he misinterpret as you cheating? You know what I'm saying? I will give her the benefit of the doubt for she can answer the question before I make my final decision. I'll leave it at like that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
But people can ignore red flags, and like I posed that question, you could be like, turn on your brother because you could feel he
I
lying,
wouldn't
or
do
he
that.
just trying to ruin your marriage, or so that's what I'm getting to on this Travis situation. Like, bro, everybody and they mama coming out talking about this lady, man. Just take heed to what they saying. If it's not, if we wrong, then we wrong. But don't be no dumb simp like the homie Mean Mug say. Don't be that, bro, because we want to see you succeed. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
we
but
done
but like I,
seen.
but it goes back to my original statement earlier in the show. People have to do their research though. They have to dig
Right.
deep. A lot of these people are not looking at him. A lot of these people not they're judging the situation off of now. They're not judging the situation when he was at Jackson State and before they got serious in the relationship. They're not looking
Yeah.
back to that point. They're only seeing it now because he's a Heisman Trophy winner. He's making all this money. He got endorsement deals. He's finna go to the NFL. That's how they're looking at it now. They're not looking at it
Hmm.
from the past. See, I'm looking at it from the past. I'm starting at Jackson State when I know he didn't have no money, where I know he wasn't making no millions off NIL deals and stuff like that. That's the way I look at it. And that's why I
Yeah.
give her the benefit of the doubt. Because it's like, how can I judge her when she was with him before he started making all this money? You know what I'm saying? And not only that,
Okay.
go ahead, go ahead.
Now go finish. Finish.
No, what I gonna say, not only that, like you said, which I didn't know she was a video vixen, but I did hear that she was a stripper. So to me, it seemed like she was actually making money then, and he wasn't. That's what I was gonna say.
So let's go back to what you said. Can an ugly man attract a beautiful woman without money? I don't believe so. You know what I'm saying? But beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right?
Right,
Everybody,
right, right.
I can believe my wife is the most beautiful woman in the world. You may sit and say, man, she's unattractive. But that's neither here nor there. But a man, let's just use, you remember who the singer Seal was, right?
Right, 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 right.
And
Our-
wasn't he with Tyra Banks, or he was with
He was
Halle
a lot of
Berry
models.
even though
He got kids
you,
by
he,
I forget what's model, white model he got kids by. He got kids by a white model.
okay, so we all know how that brother looks.
Right, right.
You think without money he would have had Tyra Banks?
I'm gonna say this right here.
Be real, Cole. Be
No, I'm gonna say this right here. I'm gonna put it percentage wise. Yes, there's a very small percentage of girls who would date a guy who's so-called unattractive by social standards.
Mhm.
There are some out there who will date a man who's not, so-called attractive. But you are right. The majority of women would not date someone like a Seal or a Shabba Ranks, or
Yeah,
or or you can even take a person like Biggie. Take Biggie. Take a
right.
person like Biggie. You know what I'm saying? So I get that, and don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that that women don't date because of money when it comes to like celebrities and people like uh Seal, Shabba Ranks, Biggie, people who are so-called unattractive by social standards. Don't get me wrong, I understand that part, but my thing is maybe Travis' girlfriend did fall for him, not because of the money, but because of his personality. Because some girls, some dudes who are so-called unattractive by social standards have great personalities where they can overcome their looks and make a woman fall in love because of their personality. I have seen that
Right.
happen also. You know, so sometimes it's not all about money. Very small percentage, but sometimes it's not about money. It's about it's really about the personality. Like I told you, I'm not a Denzel Washington, but I have dated beautiful women before, and
Right.
I don't have money. I don't even have 100 200. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no money, so it's like,
Yeah.
but the personality, the conversation, sometimes can win you over to the point where it will be like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
that's true. But would
but
you know who Gabrielle Cedarby is?
which one is that?
The dark heavyset sister from Precious.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Would you date her if she didn't have money?
Oh, stop it,
You
man.
see what I'm saying?
Stop it.
Come
All right,
on,
all right,
Cole.
all right,
Be
all right.
real, man.
Let me see,
It's all about money, my brother. It's even
Prince,
in our
see,
situations, man. It's all
Prince, see,
about money, man.
you wrong for that. For one thing, you wrong for that question, man. You wrong for that,
Hey,
man.
I just gotta keep it
But,
real, bro.
all right, well, look though. All right. I'm gonna put this right here. I haven't always dated a supermodel, as you might know.
Hmm.
I have dated women who was actually my youngest daughter, mother. She's a BBW, and she's got a beautiful personality. I love her for who she is. Um, I I tend to date someone who appreciates me. Now, when you ask me a question about Precious, initially I would say she don't turn me on,
Hmm.
but I would say this also. Maybe if I got to know her, I would look at her in a different light, not because of the outside, but because of the inside.
Hmm.
See what I'm saying? Sometimes you can look at a person and say that person turns me off on the outside, but the more you talk to that person, the more you get to know that person, things change.
Hmm.
And I don't, and I think you might think I'm being bullshitting you, but I'm being serious because it had happened to me before where I met someone who wasn't so called attractive by society standards. But the more I talk to the person, the more I start liking the person. It wasn't about
Hmm.
the outside; it became about the inside. So I can see myself dating a person like that, but I will admit, on truthfully, on the initial meeting, I would be turned off. I would say
Right.
I
And if she had money, it would turn you on. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like we just gotta be real, man. The girl is with him because he finna come into a big old bag. He like I'm not judging the brother, but I would say that women don't think he's attractive in the face. You know, he might women attracted to different things too. Like he might be muscular, you know, he might have that kind of build that women like, or but the money is gonna add attraction to you, you know what I'm saying? And
no
she
no
know that.
no that is true. That is true. Money do add that plus, that bonus. But my thing is initially though, honestly, because I don't want nobody to think I'm being a hypocrite when I make this statement. But honestly, I think we are really missing true love in majority of relationships today. And that's why
Yeah.
majority of relationships don't last like they used to do when your grandparents and your great grandparents were coming up, because when they was coming up, it was about true love. It was about building from the ground up together. In today's society, we're in a society now where we want it instantly. We don't want to work for it anymore. We just want to be there. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you see so many athletes who are meeting so many different women and they have so many different babies, because the women are just there for the money.
Hmm.
So, in a way, Travis, I think Travis is different. I think he's more mature. I think I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. I don't think he's gonna allow this woman to be with him just for money. I really don't. I think Travis is the type of guy who knows what the real intent of his girlfriend is. And I
Right.
think a lot of people is misjudging that. I think a lot of guys are not giving him enough credit to understand that he knows if this girl really loves him or not. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And I think that's what we all need to understand also. That's his decision for him to make, because he knows, he's mature enough to know. I really believe the brother's mature enough to know if she's there for love or for just for the money.
Right.
I really do. I, and,
Yeah.
and
And he got Dion in his corner, so he should be all right. But
yeah,
we still got to give him the red flags, man. We got to let him know, hey, brother, be looking out for this, man. It's just
correct.
like, okay, another thing too. You think Jay-Z would have got Beyonce if he was just a YouTuber like me and you?
Honestly, I'm putting this right here. This is why celebrities only date celebrities. You rarely see someone who's actually dating someone normal. And the reason why, because celebrities only want to date other celebrities because they got money already. And a lot of people don't want to downgrade. When I say downgrade, they don't want to date someone who don't have money because they're afraid of that person trying to take what they got.
Hmm.
You know, and I think when you talk about Jay-Z and Beyonce dating, it's kind of like they're a power couple and they was going to be together regardless. So it's not about her dating Jay-Z if he didn't have money. Would Jay-Z date her if she didn't have money? You know what I'm saying?
He probably would
You know, I don't,
because he's a man. Like I said, Con,
I don't think he would have dated her. I think he probably would have hit her and kept it moving. You know what I'm saying? But Jay-Z, he's seen the opportunity to combine what she has with what he has. You see what I'm saying? So
okay.
he saw
LeBron
opportunity like
wife
she
ain't a
saw opportunity.
celebrity.
Huh?
LeBron's wife wasn't. LeBron wife not a celebrity.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You don't see, you rarely see it though. Like Denzel Washington. No one knows about his wife.
Nobody know his wife. Yeah.
No one knows about his wife. Because he don't date a celebrity. He dated a common woman. and he
And
been
you
married.
probably know why? Because she's not the standard beauty probably to everybody. If we seen Denzel wife, she probably look normal, and
Right.
everybody will say, "Oh, and he don't want that backlash." You dig what I'm
Well,
saying? So that plays right into the Travis thing. Travis put his relationship in the public, so he's eligible to get the criticism.
well, the thing about it is, I don't think Travis saw this coming though. I don't think he saw all this attention coming because you got to understand all this spun out of that one little interaction at that last game in Colorado.
Hmm.
That's how all this started. That one interaction started all this. Before that interaction, no one was talking about Travis and his girlfriend.
All right.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like he didn't see this coming. He didn't see that. He didn't realize, like I said, you need a crystal ball to see all this that's happening now. If you go back to Jackson State, that's why I always go back to Jackson State because at Jackson State, there is no way in the hell Travis or his girlfriend saw all this coming. They didn't.
Was he as good at Jackson State as he is at Colorado?
Well,
Like, was he playing?
he was a 5-star cornerback and
Hmm.
receiver. Dion recruited him, stole him from Florida State because he had originally committed to Florida State, and
Okay.
Dion went to Jackson. And when Dion went to Jackson, he went down there and talked to him and stole it from Florida State. He took it from Florida State.
Okay.
So and from day one, they always say he was going to be a superstar. Like I say, he was a 5-star athlete coming out of high
Hmm.
school. So he was already, up there as in he was already being promoted as the next great cornerback already.
Hmm.
But no one foresaw him being a dual threat on both sides of the ball.
Right.
Even though that's when Dion started playing him on both sides of the ball at Jackson State. And that's what I'm saying. And then all 5 stars and all 4-star athletes don't make it in college.
Right.
It's a chance. So it's to the point where it's like no one saw all this coming. They could have said, all right, he's going to be an average player in college, or he's going to be a above average player in college. He might make it to the NFL, but no one predicted him winning the Heisman Trophy when he was at
Right.
Jackson State. They did predict him doing great things in college football because of his ability and the potential, but no one's foresee him being the Heisman Trophy. No one foresaw Dion leaving Jackson State. Because basically, if Dion would have stayed at Jackson State, none of this would be taking place right now.
Yeah.
None of this is taking place. But no one
Yeah.
foresaw him leaving Jackson State at that time. So see what I'm saying? That's why I said a lot of things have to fall into place in order to see all that goes on now. And none of that is, and no one saw all this. That's why I said people need to lay off of Travis and his relationship and this girl because you need a crystal ball in order to see all this stuff into the future.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Because I didn't hear about his girlfriend the first year in Colorado either.
Right, right.
It's just recently, but like I said, everything has been publicized. Like we seen her shoving him after his best game at Colorado. We
Right.
seen the video surface where he was at his Adidas endorsement deal, hugging and shaking hands with fans, and she like, "Do I have to sit here all day?" So, um, it's like, yes, you supposed to sit there. One supporting your man, and he's doing this to further financially make y'all set better. So why would you have an attitude about sitting there with your man for one and supporting the bag? You know what I'm saying? So it's
I really think honestly, I'm gonna put it out there. I think Travis cheated on that woman, and she's really feeling that effects now. And I really believe that he have been cheating on her, and she knows it, and that's why she's behaving the way she's behaving.
so
I,
you just cut yourself, Con. You
no,
just cut yourself.
what I'm saying is, go ahead, go ahead. What you
if
mean by I
she
cut
if
myself?
sh- if she knows for a fact that he's cheated on her, then she's staying solely to get the bag.
No. That's not me cutting myself. I'm telling you the reason why.
Yeah,
Mesh your question. You've been married for a while, right?
let me hear.
11 years. Okay, you've been married 11 years. Now, I'm just hypothetical now. If your wife went out and did something behind your back and you phone out, would you leave her immediately? Or would
Yes.
you would dip No
I would
questions
have
asked.
to. No, I'm taking the kids, the dogs, everything.
So you tip, okay? You know, because we ask that question because some people who might have a misstep in their relationship, and they might stick around. They try to work it out, talk it out.
Because it's always gonna be there. You always gonna have that thought. If you stay, you always gonna have that thought in the back of your head. Then it's gonna make you want to go do something. So it's just better to cut it off. You know what I'm saying?
Well, no. My thing is, if you've been married 12, 11, 12 years, you got to have a thought in the back of your mind of trying to make it work at least because you've been there for that
Mm-mm,
long, though. You know.
mm-mm. Can't do it.
And
Can't
me,
do
Muck, let me ask you a question, me, Muck.
it.
Same question I asked your Prince, me, but you've been married for a while too. So, same question to you, my brother. If your wife did something behind your back, would you try to make it work in the long run? I'm gonna see what me and Mug gonna say. I know he's gonna come back with some crazy shit, but no, I
Yeah.
know. I really the reason I said that also is to the point where I just think that maybe she want to try to make it work. You know what I'm saying? Some
But
people,
why though?
some people they love, and I understand the money is a factor too, but some people love to the point where they just want to stick around. You know, they want to try to make it work. Like I said, all my opinions goes back come all my opinions are developed from day one at Jackson. The
Hmm.
videos I seen before he became this mega star. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? That's where all my opinions are formulated from that point of view. So maybe I see a little different than everybody else because of what I have seen. 3 years ago, when he was a freshman. So that kind of made me a little biased a little bit when it comes to her and him and their relationship. But I think he have cheated on her, and she knows about it, and she's kind of like a little upset about it, and that's why she's behaving the way she's behaving. Because, like I said, before that last game at Colorado happened, no one was talking about this relationship. No
You're
one.
right.
No
You're
one
right.
was talking about it. You know what I'm saying? So, and then that one incident led to the next incident at Heisman. Then that led to the next incident at
Hmm.
Adidas. So it's like everything is under a microscope now. So anytime
Right.
people see things on film now, they're gonna dissect it and say, "There's a problem. There's a problem. There's a problem." And then to the point where it's like we are looking from the outside in, so we really don't know what's really going on in the bigger scheme of things. And
Nah,
that's
that's true. That's true. And like I said, I think the people that's coming out is just basically trying to give him game, just telling him to watch himself, be careful. Like I said, I don't care if he stay with her or not, it ain't gonna affect me. But um when it come out that she left him when he got the bag and took half of it, we gonna circle back around. We gonna have this same conversation, Con.
Let me ask you a question real quick, because I think I talked about this before you came into the room, because it was like one of the
Uh-huh.
first things I hit on. Now there was a situation on YouTube. There was a video on YouTube a couple weeks ago. How you feel? I'm gonna ask you how you feel about this. This lady, she left her husband because he couldn't provide for her the way he used to provide for her. Now, my question to you is, do you feel like she's wrong for that?
Yes. I don't know the whole
Right,
situation
right.
if
You're
you
right.
want to break it down, but
Well,
yeah,
well,
if
basically, that's the gist of the gist of the video I seen. I don't know the full story myself, but the gist of it was she left him because he couldn't provide for her the way he used to. I think he
oh
lost his
yeah,
job. Shit.
yeah, she definitely wrong. Like that wasn't she like I said, she wasn't with him from the jump, from good intentions. She had bad intentions from the jump. And that's the same kind of situation that Travis could put himself in, right? We know he was trying to get with the girl before she got with him, and she said he wasn't his type because he was a cheater. He would have been cheating. Now they together. Um, let's just say he have cheated. She know about this. So we get to the NFL. I get this $1 billion contract. Boom. I do any little thing. I leave you. Or if God forbid he get hurt, can't get the money he's supposed to get. Boom, she gonna leave. So yes, that girl that did that on YouTube, she wasn't in the relationship for the right intentions from the jump. That's why she left so fast. And yeah, I think Travis will be in the same predicament.
Well, my thing is, and it goes back to what I was originally talking about. There is really no true love in America no more. It's all about materialistic things. The majority of people who get married today or get married solely, not solely, I'm take that back. They get married majority of the time they get married for financial stability. And
Hmm.
me, that's telling me you shouldn't get married. If you get married because of finances, you shouldn't get married. Because once the finances are gone, you are gone, and there's no love. You know,
I'm
it's
gonna
all
say
about
this,
love.
Con. I'm gonna admit, I think my relationship is true love, but like I said, we common folk, right?
Right, right,
Um, my wife made me better. You know what I'm saying?
right.
When I got with her, I didn't have nothing, but together we've accomplished some things, and we done built some things, and we done accrued some things, right? So she made me better. So I'll be a fool, you know what I'm saying, to mess this up. You dig what I'm saying? And that's what
And
I'm
that's what I'm talking about. That's that old
yeah,
love. That's that old time love, man. That's when you building from the ground up. You are building it from the ground up together. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Together, and that's what it's all about. That's when you appreciate the love, the relationship even more because y'all built it together. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
that's why I said
Yeah.
these guys, man. I don't give a fuck who you are. If you get into a marriage and the person is not willing to struggle with you,
Hmm.
run,
Hmm.
run as fast as possible, no matter what the situation is, because that's where we mess up at in relationships. We're looking
Hmm.
for instant gratification instead of trying to build something together as one. And people don't understand the old time of love, man. That's old fashioned love. That's when
Right.
your grandmother and your great grandmother and your grandparents grew up, and you know what I'm saying? Those were the days when we actually had real love in this country. We don't have that no
Hmm.
more. We don't have it.
Yep.
It's
See, you
crazy.
just gave some good game, man. You just
Hey,
gave some good game.
and it's come from you though. It came from you. You know, your situation is what I'm talking about, man. It's like that's what we're looking for. That's the type of love we're looking for. You know, all
Yeah.
this other crazy shit, you know, looking at the outside appearance, looking for money, that's what get people in trouble. You know, that
Hmm.
outer beauty gets you in trouble. You know what I'm saying? That money gets you in trouble. You know, and people don't understand the whole concept. This is what we need, an old-fashioned love. And that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for old-fashioned love. I'm looking for somebody who can actually come in. If I'm struggling, she's gonna struggle with me. If she's struggling, I'm gonna struggle with her. We're gonna build this thing together. That way, we're gonna appreciate this together. That's what it's all about. No ifs,
Say,
ands, or
Kong,
buts
that's
about
why I had to run from that black sector. You remember that little old riff I got into?
it. Yeah,
And then
yeah,
I
yeah,
knew, yeah, I had to run. I was
yeah.
like, man, these motherfuckers, they put have me divorced and you
Man,
know.
man, man, that have you motherfucker. But you know what, the Prince, I, you know what, and I'm gonna say this about Ghetto. You know, I don't understand why that brother didn't learn like you learn, because that brother ended up losing his wife over that same person, over the
Damn.
same, over the same. You know what I'm saying? And it's to the point where it's like, what are we thinking? You know, we gonna give
Yeah,
up something for the internet. You know, I'm
ain't
like,
worth it.
it ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying? That's your mate. That's the person you say
Hmm.
you love. But when you
Yeah.
tell me that you rather be on the internet than to love the person that's in your house, something ain't right here.
Yeah.
Something's not right. That's it's mind-boggling, man. But I'm glad you one of the smart ones and realize this shit will cost you your marriage. This shit will cost you your relationship in so many different ways. And it's not good,
Yeah.
man. That's crazy. That shows you how toxic that black sector is. It's
Man, it's rough, boy.
it's
I
man.
had to run,
It's
Kong.
crazy. And that's why I dabble a little bit over there. I go over there a little bit and dabble a little bit, but consistently, nah, I'm not going back over there like that. No.
Man, the only people I go to Buddy Lee channel
Right.
and I come over and you the only person from over there that black sector type shit that I talk to on the internet still, man. So that just show you, man. I got respect for you, brother. I like,
Appreciate that, man.
I
And
just like the content you give.
I'm watching you too. I watch your Raw G Sports. I like it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm glad to see you sticking with it. You know what I'm saying? To the point where, some of us, we start things and we'll fall off and go back to the norm. But I'm glad to see you sticking with it though.
Oh
I'll be
yeah,
over there
man.
watching. I'll be over there watching you, man.
Just
But I
something
appreciate.
different, you know.
But you know what? We all need something different.
Yes, sir.
I hate to bring this name up, but I do go over there and troll ZX sometimes, and because I
Oh,
like
you
to
do?
laugh. Because I like to laugh at what he be saying. It's like some of the shit he be saying is like, dude, do you realize what you're saying? Everything you complaining about everything you're complaining about when it comes to other people, you're doing the same shit.
Yeah.
So and that's what make me laugh when I go over there and watch him, because it's like a comedy show, but everybody got their own niche, some
Is he
people,
still doing the same thing?
same shit, man. Hooker bitches,
Damn.
and judging everybody at the same time while he's doing the same shit, and it's to the point where, dude, come on, wise up. You too old for this shit. You're almost 60 years old.
Damn.
If these people don't want you around, don't go around. Do something
Yeah.
different. Try something different. You know what I'm saying? And I will give him this right here. ZX has the charisma to do something else other than
Yeah.
this beefing and complaining shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But the problem is he just don't want to cut bait on this other bullshit. He don't want to do it. He just stuck in that gospel type, female type shit.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. But I appreciate you coming up, man. I really do. And do me a favor. If y'all didn't hit that like button, hit the thumbs up, please. I really
Yeah,
appreciate
hit
it.
that like
Support the
button,
channel.
man.
And I do come every time I come to your channel, I do hit that thumbs up for you. Even though I might not stay for the whole thing, but I do hit
Yeah.
that thumbs up though.
I appreciate that, my brother, man. We
No
still
problem, man.
rocking together, man. You
Hey,
already
man, we gotta
know.
support one another. Always support one another.
For sure, bro.
Small channels at all times. Support them at all times. And I
For
appreciate
sure.
you.
Appreciate you having me on, man.
Great conversation. Thank you for coming up.
All right.
All right, guys. I've been up here over an hour. I appreciate everybody who came through. Mean Bug, Grandma Love, Super Toyota. Who else came through? Rob Zilla. Hey, Rob Zilla, if you still listen to my brother, I need to do some business with you, man. I need an intro and an outro. So if you're still listening, let's get together and make this business work here. What's up? And thank you, Gift and Anointed, for coming through. Thank everybody for coming through. I really appreciate the views I get from you guys. Y'all really make my day. And I'll see y'all next time. People are starving, and they don't care. They don't care. That pisses me off to the highest fullest, knowing that these people do not care about the common man and woman in this country.
Yeah. King.
Let's get drunk.
Yeah. King.
Let's get drunk.
Yeah. King.
Let's get drunk.
Yeah. King.
Welcome to the Heineken Hour. Politics. Heineken. Good conversation. I don't think you really get that whole concept. Politics. Heineken. Good conversation. I don't think you really get that whole concept.
Yeah. King.
Let's get drunk.
Yeah. King.
Let's get drunk.
Yeah. King.
Let's get drunk.
Yeah. King.
Welcome to the Heineken Hour.
Yeah.
On King Live.
Yeah. Yeah.
On King Live.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
share, and subscribe.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
share, and subscribe.
Yeah. Yeah. King.
Let's get drunk.
Yeah. King.
Let's get drunk.
Yeah. King.
Let's get drunk.
Yeah. King.
Welcome to the Heineken Hour. Let's get drunk. Salute, salute. Let's get drunk. Salute, salute. Let's get drunk. Salute, salute. Let's get drunk. Salute, salute.